Greetings, traveler.
Beast, Murloc, Pirate, Kibler, and the no demon. Alright, let's play some Phelan. Here we go.
7 fresh opponents. Are you ready?
Bannerboar. Alright, Kibler game. The thing with Nagas is that most of the time people don't know how to play them, so they just think that's a bad type. And given what I've done with Nagas already, I can say it's very unlikely to be the worst type. You have that new Naga dragon that triggers battle cry, right? And you have that Naga that generates spells. So you can generate spells to play with your Lord of Gains. And that alone should already make it not the worst type in the game. But it's difficult because there's a lot of things you need to keep track of. It's the same as in last season where you have to play it on tier 6 and no, it's not that easy. And that doesn't mean that you should force it. That's like saying at the perfect setup. No, but that's what I mean where I don't even want to discuss this because it's actually quite difficult for people to discuss that fairly. This would be a strong early game. I'm always selling this anyway, right? Alright, double profits, double Death Swarmer, Boneheads, and then level normal. That works. That sets us up for a healthy and strong setup. Mid-game. So I do not judge a type for how good is it if I'm going to force it. I judge a type by how good is it if I'm going to play it. I'm simply not going to play Nagas if I don't have the right setup for it. But people like to say, oh, well, if you don't have this, it doesn't work. Well, then don't play it if you don't have that. That's like saying beasts suck without Banana Slammer. Holy Tavern. How does it even work? This is definitely the better triple when it comes to long-term stuff. I don't hate tripling into a 3 or a 4. I'll take a 3 this turn. Buffoon is so nice here. Scarfin's not bad, but happily taking this. Still gonna freeze, because another Death Swarmer is just strong. I don't know if I can take this triple at any point, though. Our Naga on average works, but that's the thing. Why would you play Naga if you don't have a good setup for it? So that question is not very genuine when you say, is it bad on average? Because why would you play it? And the answer is, because I didn't know you shouldn't play it, right? And then I played Naga, and now I'm complaining that Naga are bad. But then, like, the game is actually very difficult to properly explain and talk about. Geomancer and up is probably better. Because I don't think this triple matters. Because we're in a position where we are going to be strong enough to level, right? And if we level straight to 6 and slam a Charlie, that's probably going to be better. So I think it's just level and Geomancer. Because it allows me to buff the Buffoon more. Very strong start, by the way. You don't freeze? Well, freezing, this is actually a good question here. Right, so for me, this is a no freeze. And the reason why it's a no freeze is because you need to plan several turns ahead. What do we do next turn? We're going to level. Do I have 6 gold to buy this? No. What am I going to do the turn after that? I might want to level. Do I have 6 gold to buy it then? I don't. What am I going to do the turn after that? I'm probably going to level. Okay, now I'm on tier 6. And I have 2 2-drops frozen. That's not very good, right? So if we plan out the next several turns, there is no point at which we want to spend 6 gold for 2 2-drops.
Keep up the pressure. That one might make all the difference. Great. Let's get some better minions in here.
What are we looking for on 4? If you're playing this particular situation, then Piper and Jazzer are pretty good. But we're most likely rushing to 6 because we're strong enough to do it. And then we can find Drakkari, more Charlie, Pokey, Thornmantle. We just have a high roll, right? So it doesn't happen super often, but if you have a high roll, you have to know how to leverage it. And not leveling is playing way too scared for how good of a start we have. A golden profit into Bannerboar because your Phelan is super strong. This is also a pirate lobby, so I might transition into pirates if I get the right board for it.
Keep up the pressure.
I'm gonna buy the money. I don't think it matters. Should we play Pokey or Piper in this situation? Pokey is better. I mean, it's a 6-drop. I'm not sure if that's your question. This is on the Europe server. I rarely play US. The Titus always dies because we have enough units. That's good. Alright, close loss. We'll take it. That's very nice. So this every time. You want to go to 6, my buddy? Say no more. I'm gonna take this and roll, and if I hit, I'm just gonna double sell. I could have played dealer as well. I could still play dealer. Yeah, roll is a little bit messy.
The cards don't lie.
I like where you're going with this.
Alright. So, which minions are the most permanent? The Bannerboars buffing each other for 1 round is fine because it's a pair. This is me playing a little bit of insurance in case it's a Teth this game. I think we're just sacking Charlie. The dealer is an insurance in case it's not a Quilboar game. If I don't find any gem scaling, it's very hard to play Quilboar. But I can find Tethys. If I find a Tethys, I'll buy it. Because it can give me infinite. And infinite is better than playing just some mediocre Quilboar. Chimera is really solid with this. This is not tieable, is it? No. Wow, what a beautiful Galewing start. He's tier 6 with double Ravager Chimera. Piper is an option. I'm not sure if it's good enough. I'll buy it.
Go ahead and hire.
It's way too early to think about Leroy. Yeah, I think we're happy to commit Quilboar here. We'll sell the dealer. I can technically freeze Eyes of the Earth Mother, but doesn't seem like I'm gonna use it.
That's what I would have picked.
I'm generating a gem maybe, so I'll gem 1 time here.
Have a good battle, friend.
Alright. Both of our Pipers are gonna die. That's good. So now we set ourselves up for Murkai and what is that card? Oh wow. Take damage against the ghosts. Strong ghosts, damn. Jesus, this died? Who killed you? 15 from Terran, oh my god. That's, for a turn 9 ghost, this is a monster. What the fuck? I did not expect to lose my damage cap there. Taking Eliza. You could take Hired Hunter for the HP, but I don't think I like it. Buy that though.
You down a minion?
We could buy a Leroy, but I'm playing on my alt, so I'd rather die here than buy a Leroy. On my main account, I'd probably buy a Leroy. I don't think that's good enough. My triple. Rogug is good though.
The odds are in my favor.
Watch out! Watch out! The crystals speak to me.
Could roll, but a bit late. It's fine.
I think you can win this thing.
Looks okay, but they have a base skill. Have to see what the base skill is up to. Oh, it's empty. Nice. I would really like to keep the Jazzer pair, but it doesn't really make sense to keep it over the Pipers. The Pipers do something on board, the Jazzers don't yet. We found a Drakkari. Leroy makes sense now, because we know this guy dealt 15 to that strong ghost. Because now your Pipers are getting sold. You can run these two.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Pipers are always out. Probably just roll. Probably just roll. Right?
next?
By fate or fortune.
Gem transfer to get out of this would be nice.
Wanna see the voodoo? I do.
So if I'm fighting a 5 Murloc player, what does that board look like? Taunted Bran, kill that with this. Put this over here to kill the corals.
I think you can win this thing.
Oh, okay, that's not that crazy of a board. Okay. Did they just like cheese that ghost somehow or something? Because even this board is like, they cleaved them, right? Yeah, they must have had that cleave early, and that's why they killed the ghost so hard. Sure. We'll go Sindore. I wonder if this is KT with a dragon. I need a gem transfer.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Normally I buy these things, but quite alright playing all in for this turn.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
One more roll for transfer. Here's the Bran and the Tethys I would have bought 5 turns ago. There you guys are. This might be a sell Leroy angle against Undead. This is Beasts, right? Yeah. Leroy's actually not that strong in this matchup. Sure. Do I want to buff this? Guess I do, yeah. The game agrees. Okay. Yeah, should probably freeze that.
I think you can.
Without the Pipers, we would have been out of the game already. Oh. Yeah, you can see Leroy is not amazing into this board. The Buffoon already value traded. Yeah. Luckily his tokens are pretty small. But that was not a good trade. Alright. We're good for at least a tie and probably a win, right? Yep. Okay, nice. So I'm assuming the Beast player kills the Murloc player here. So now I get the Ghost or the Beast player. Beast player. So I buy the Cleave and I look for a transfer. And I get a huge Cleave against the Beast player. Popper doesn't really matter then. Rolling for the transfer first. Move this here, buff Cleave. I think I'm gonna full bump Cleave at a Rogoog.
I think you can win this thing.
Keeping Sindore seems correct. 53 damage Cleave might not be good enough though. That bull is like, shield comes on, shield comes off, shield comes on, shield comes off. Shield comes on. Looks like we got a decent claim to first place this lobby. That's good. So how do I not get first place in this lobby? The Beast player gets too big. Guess we're fine just looking for scaling then, yeah. We're keeping this for sure. Sure. I'll take it. That's lucky. We'll take some good luck.
The crystals speak to me.
I don't think I proc this, but... Unlucky we didn't find Pokey. Well, we're lucky that our opponent is playing Beast, which does not scale hard enough to give us problems even if we're not running Pokey. Dutch speaking, Mole. Where do I live now? Oh, sorry, I'm born and raised in Belgium, still here. Ooh, the Undead player beat him. Make my Cleave a 2020. Compelling argument here. Should just roll for gem transfer. Brand Puggies. There's not much to Earth Mother, but the money is so clean. Golden Sindore does nothing. Golden Cleave does nothing. Golden Tuft does nothing. This is a 5-drop. This is a 6-drop. Okay, you don't do anything. Transfer me, dude. Never transfer Baby Rage. I could take the money here. They don't have 1-drops, right? Sure. I guess now I'll just take the 4/4. I'm stuck.
Go big or go home, I
Alright.
always say.
My wife and I speak French if we're talking
Let's see if
about something she cannot hear. It's more annoying to learn French, so that will take longer. Thank you, Shadowbreaker. Good Sindore. Nice. Nice cleave. Looks like we're headed towards the first place, guys. Just need to clean up the beast board now. I mean, I'm buying a Charlie, but if I buy the Lost Staff of Hamul, I cannot buy the triple. Unless I sell something, which isn't worth it. So rolling and hitting Charlie or transfer is actually better than Amul, which is funny. Because we shouldn't play for next round, right? I'm on 5, she's on 8. There is no next round. So unless I'm willing to sell something, casting Amul is just bad. Good talk. Ah, this would have been good. I could cast the Gem Smuggler and end on another Charlie if that's ever better. But how much am I getting? Which means I could do this. But I'd rather just take my value here.
better hire a recruit while you can.
Tough Tusk is kind of big. Yeah, but I'm getting 10-6 on every minion, plus 2 triggers on a Golden Rogoog. And it makes my cleave bigger as well, right? It's more stats on cleave. No, it's good that didn't go on the cleave. The Divine Shield was better, you think? Sure. But more Charlie is more fun. Have you considered that? It's not always about what's correct, chat. Especially on a Saturday, if I'm pretty deep into my stream, I will oftentimes do what I want instead of what's correct. Because it's still a game in the end, and we're trying to have fun. And if we can kill him with 2 Charlies, that is correct. Alright, nice. That was a cool, clean, high roll quill game.